Nice. Epic. I started talking to you guys without actually enabling the mic. Nice. And a little bit louder music and a little bit. Okay. I bought piece of land just because we can do some things, and maybe I should get a little bit more of farm hands. Yes, I think I should, because they're very expensive. So I think I'm gonna check this one because he collecting things. And maybe this one also. Okay, well, I check two of them just in case. And I show you some tricks to do with farm hands. Some tricks. What? Oh. I kinda missed it because never mind. I need two of them. Yes. Okay. So two of them. Okay. What I want to show you. Let me check again that everything is running. I had to kinda. I kinda had to nice. What we gonna do? Okay, I have to live chat. Yep. For each one. Yep. I saw everything. I like this. Okay. Now we're ready. And what about farm hands? I wanna show you some things that you maybe don't want to calculate yourself, but it's kinda important to you to know. For example, I have like one farm hand, my first farm hand, and I like, ooh, nice, I have farm hand. I think it's short. Or maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's one short to this and one short to this. Yep. Okay, so we have farm hands, and you like, I wanna make him work. I wanna to be sure that he like doing stuff and not just standing here. Good thing, the time that farm hand has, like down left, right, it's going down only when you online. Bad thing, farm hand only working when you online. You can be on other farm, it doesn't matter, but you have to be online. Usually, like common scenario, and you log in. You go to your farm, you start doing your like task, like completing challenges, like completing quests, and meanwhile farmhead doing his job and giving you money, giving you profit. So first of all, you want to decide for what I need farmhand, because in farmhead you kind of have three things, right? How do I do it? Yes, you have some ways to use farmhands. First of all, you can say, okay, my farmhand wants to be my money maker, and all he gonna do is collect money. Okay, it's understandable. He can collect money. We go to the ways of which a little bit later, but now he can collect money, he can collect diamonds, or it's a little bit more tricky, but he can be a quest completioner for you. So so let's start with the last one, because it's less to say about it. First of all, if you think, okay, my farmhands will be helping me completed quests. Okay, that means they're gonna collect things that necessary for the quest. It means you always add something to their limit of range. So, for example, I have quests for like this, right? I go here, I plant like, don't know, like 2 of it. As you understand, you need the best way if you kind of plant everything just for everything like this. If you in one collection you can complete the quest, it's the perfect. It's if you can't, for 2 collections. 2 collections, I think if you wanna your farmhand to be quest completioner, you need no more than 2 or 3 collections, because it's not necessary, because what's the point of him doing it? And of course, if you decided to do this, what's gonna happen if you decided to do this? Your farmhand, for example, first quest, what do I have else? Like second quest, right? And because I need like a lot of completionists, right? So I need like more trees for this. For example, okay, what next quest? I have this quest, okay, I go like this. And I do this, like, okay, I need like more of it. So, you go like this, a lot of quests, you can do it. Okay, what next? For example, he completed quest for you. And you have another quest. It's different species, different animals, different trees, different crops. And because space is limited, all you can do is delete all of this and place another one. It's very expensive, and it's not like ideal way to do, right? Because all you can do is just every time, every quest, you have to rebuild everything. And I say rebuild and not like build a new one, because farmhand is very, very expensive itself, and you kind of need to get a little bit of money back from your rebuilding for next quests. So this way is kinda, you know, a little bit expensive. Especially when you all like just got farmhands and you like, for example, if you're not like level 50 or level 60, it's not good for you. But it's viable way. For example, I use sometimes I use farmhand like this. Another way to do completion quest is to get every kind of tree, for example, for one farmhand. That means during the time you complete every quest. It's gonna take a long time, but it's gonna be completed. I got this here, for example, this my farmhand, and he got every type of tree right here, every type of tree. But it's important, there is a little bit amount of tree. If you look at these trees, I have only 3 of walnut, like only 3 of durian, only 3 of yuzu, so I got only 3 tree for every kind. And some kinds are more, some kinds are less, but usually it's around 3, because otherwise it doesn't fit to one farmhand. So this purpose is not completing quest. If you think about it really hard, if you think about it at all, it means it's kind of help you complete the quest, but it's not actual quest completion, because purpose of this is leveling up your crops, leveling up trees. So I want to focus on trees, and because of that I started to get every tree in one farmhand. So for completion, you can use animal technology like this. When you have farmhand and almost every animal in like around him, but you don't use like 4 or 5 of them. No, you use complete 9 squares of it, because in 2 or 3 sessions it's complete quest, and also it's way easier for farmhand to maintain, and you can have like something like this nice species, like species dedicated thing that you can kind of operate. I suggest, if you want to farmheads to be more focused on quest, I suggest this way, because you don't have a lot of species to begin with, and you don't have, and for you it's maybe a little bit complicated and difficult to maintain a lot of animals. So my suggestion, if you want to be your farmhead like quest completioner, you go for animals. You have to select what kind. For example, I want him to be fish. What is it? I want him like fish completioner. You got not a lot of fish in time when you have your first farmhand, and fish is actually way easier than any other way, because you can create pool with every fish, like every fish, and like only one fishing spot. So for this guy, if you wanna be him like fish completioner, you can do like this. I show you like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I go, for example, I have like this, right? And then I like, okay, what do I want? I want, for example, I want a lot of tropical fish, right? And then next to this I need like trout, a lot of trout for other quest, and I go like this, right? And all I need, it's 1 square for farmhand, right? I'll go like this, and like, what next I need? I need, for example, blowfish, a little bit of blowfish. Okay, let's go, and we go like this. So all I need is 1 square for my farmhand at the corner, and a lot of space. Usually you don't do this kind of stuff in the edge of the map. You do it like here, where no a lot of flat land, but this way it's also okay. So for fish it's simple. If you can add this configuration to everything, so this is okay, because it's not getting him a lot of time to catch it. I think it's 3 or 4 maximum catches, even if you do like big things like this very long big pool, or he only catches it like 3 times. He only spent time only like few seconds for it. Next thing, okay, for example, flowers. So you like, okay, I want him to be like flower collectionist. Okay, so you select flowers. What do you want him to collect? And you're like, nice. For example, I want a lot of. What do you have in the beginning? At the beginning, I think I can. What is it? It's XP. No, XP. It's level. Yes, it's level. Oh, it's not. I can't remember. So you have some flowers. I can't remember which one is which. So it's kind of like this. And you have like roses, daisy maybe, and you're like, okay, I want him to make a lot of flowers, and you go for it. And because you want him to complete some quest, right? You go like this. You go, for example, I need like 3 squares of daisy, and then you like, I need like what else? Oregano. I know I don't want oregano. I need like, what else I have? I think I have like something very stupid. Very stupid, like, what was that? Yeah, white, yeah, this thing. I need like some of this. And you kind of create a lot of it, and because it's flowers, you can let everything to farmhand. It's very important to understand the difference. For example, if you want your farmhand to work continuously and not like standing here AFK all the time, you use this configuration. You use like flowers, or even if you want to use crops, you don't make it with sprinkles, because if you do it with sprinkles, right, as you can see, right, your farmhand will never water it. So he kinda saves time. The other hand, if you don't use it, you lose a little bit of money. I think it's up to 5% for crop. So it's usually, if you like look at profit, it's like 500. Sometimes it's very cheap things. Can I like sort by time? Yes, and yeah, so it's a 150. So it's about 10-20 at minimum golds for crop. You take it less because your farmhand don't water it immediately. He just don't. Like, how to show you this? We can show it with this one. Let's see. He just, when it's on 0, he water it. But then when it runs out, and being like, I can show you maybe here because I have it. Yeah. See, I can water it. See, less than quarter. But my farmhand, he don't wanna go here because it's not completely dry. And because of that, because a lot of them start dry in one second, he can't water everything. So you lose a little bit of money for this, little bit of income. It's not a lot, I think, like as I say, it's 10 or 20 at maximum. And now he's starting to water it. Okay. So it's very useful, but if there are a lot of crops, a lot of flowers, it's maybe tricky and he can't do everything in one day, in one session. Because doing it manually, one by one, it's really time consuming if you're doing it by yourself. So you choose flowers, right? You choose flowers, you add a little bit of fish, you decide, for example, not use sprinklers, because kind of, you know, you can handle like very small, how it's called, small amount of profit. You give up small amount of profit just to be this all automatic. So you do everything. Okay, you do what you want. So you create like 5, maybe. Let's actually count. 1, 2. I can add, for example, let's actually do this. Yeah, let's actually do. Why not? I have resources to demonstrate you this. For example, I go like this, right? At the edge, I can go like this, for example, and create like it's 1, it's 2, and 1 extra, maybe. Yes, 1 extra. For example, I can have this a little bit. And extra this. So what you aim at, it's from 18 to 24, 27 crops. Okay, I think I don't need second one. Oh no, I need second one, but I need to show you little trick a little bit after. So you create like this, you go like, okay, what else I can do? Okay, I need like another one, right? And again, I got like 18 and 6, 24. Perfect. What next? What do I need? For example, I need like white hibiscus. Okay, go for it. I need like, again, 1, 2, 3, and I need, oh, I can't, so I need to like do like this. So it's 4 by 5, right? It's 20. I have a little bit of this, so I can maybe add, I don't know, poppy, I don't know, something, add like something like this. So I got whole area in flowers, and I should count how many different types and kinds of flowers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got about 10 different kinds of flowers. In 2 or 3 collections I can complete any standard quest. Actually, I can check, I think I can check improve. No, I don't. I can't, because it was standard quest. Yes. So in 2 collections I can complete almost every quest if this kind of flower will be here. So, like, what's next? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, it's okay. And you like, okay, I did it. Everything is fine. And as I say, your goal is to complete the quest. It's different goal from other things. For example, if you say, oh no, I don't want, for example, I want to, for my farmhand, I want leveling. It's perfect idea. I already told you. You go here, you place every kind of tree, every kind of, if you want flowers, if you want animals. It doesn't work with crops, with this, it doesn't work, but it's work with trees. It's very good with trees, it's very good with animals, it's very good with fish, because you can expand your territory that farmhands cover with fish, and it's okay with flowers. So only crops is a problematic. So okay, you're like, okay, I'm fine, I have my leveling guy, no problem. But watch if your leveling guy can't do it. For example, you want something different. Okay, what do you want? I want to my farmhand to collect for me diamonds, because you need your goal in mind. What do you want from farmhand? And you say, okay, I want diamonds. No problem. I have to show. I can show you how to do it. For example, I have this guy dedicated almost everything to diamonds. And in first, what do you have? In first, you have some things that you got from events. You unlock through events. For me, it was flower and it was rainbow hibiscus, I think, kinda. It's called something like that. I can't even find it because I can't. I think availability is the key. Wedges. I can't even find it. Okay, jade, yellow hibiscus, pink. I can't even find it because it's not on the list. But I can find it here. Here it is. I got this first. I got rainbow hibiscus through the time limited event, and because if you don't sell it, you can always replace, not remove, move it to different location. So I got this, so I add this. For example, you can have lily or like trees which actually use it. When you collect it, it's flower. It's not flower, it's when you collect it, it's diamonds. For example, this tree, recent event, and I check, okay, 2 diamonds, easy. This I move just for fun, or like watch here, or like this or this. You can use your plants from events. If events already passed, there is a little trick here. If you can actually place here a different farmhand, I don't want to like waste it. Yeah, go here, bro. For example, during the event, time limited event, your farmhand will not collect anything event related. They don't want to collect crops, for example, right? They don't want to collect trees. They don't gonna collect flowers, because when event is on, you have to do it all by yourself. When event already passes, like this event already completed with sakura trees, right, with lily, with rafflesia, all of this, they already passes. So farmhand actually can collect these crops, these plants. So you use things like this from events to start your farmhand first. To start your farmhand first things in collecting diamonds, because all you need is diamond collection. After that, when you a little bit improve with your trees or with your flowers, you started to get things like this: candy cane, bleeding heart. You unlock this oregano, you unlock these things, and you can add it to this field. Like oregano, like what else I can? Mustard, again oregano, what else I have? I think I have like hobbit jade, yeah. Candy cane, lily, a little bit of lily here, event things. Rubber tree, unlockable. Cinnamon tree, I think, yes, unlockable. And like rosemary, saffron crocus, green tea, things like this that you unlock through the gameplay. And a little bit of cotton candy tree just for fun. So, as you can see, it's collecting diamonds, and I can build as much as I can. But cinnamon tree, if you ask me, a little bit costly, a little bit expensive for 5 medals, 1 tree. So you can use some setup like this, and your farmhand will generate you a lot of diamonds. As you can see, for now I have 21k, and bro, I don't even try to collect them. I just let it be, and in few sessions I already have a lot of diamonds. I don't even try to collect them. I don't even force it. It's just there. It's very good for your second. If you ask me, I say it's very good for your second farmhand. But when you talk about your first farmhand, I can show you a very cool trick. I'm sure you don't know about it. Let's check it out. Yes, I show you. All you need is a little bit of diamonds and a farmhand. That's all. You go here. You find well. Where is well? Well, where are you? Yes, here. And you start to build wells. You go like 1, 2, 3. I can't go a lot of wells, so it's actually not so smart. So I go here and move everything else closer. So you need 35 of wells, or if you kinda smart enough, you go for maybe 27 wells, and then after like 27 wells you add something else like fish. It's also smart thing. You go like this. You place your wells around it. Usually it's enough. And as I say, okay, you can actually calculate it. For 4 diamonds for 1 well, you need 30 wells. It's 120 diamonds. Only 120 diamonds. And I can't count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1, 24. And now I need like what? I need like 25, 20, 24 plus 5, 29, and 1. For example, 1. So there is 30 wells. It's enough. It's enough to make this guy busy almost every time. If you go 5 more, for example, I wanna make him busy every for example, like this. 4 more. I go 4 more, and now he is busy. You can calculate it. It's about 2.5 seconds for one collection. 2.5 seconds for one collection. 25 gold. So 10 gold in 1 second. So in 60 seconds, it's gonna be 600 gold. 600 gold in 1 minute. In 1 hour, it's gonna be 36,000. 36,000. So if you keep him busy like this, every 2.5 seconds, he collect everything. First of all, when you only like place it, it's gonna be like a little bit off on timing, but as soon like 1 or 2 times he gonna collect everything, and it's clear itself. So okay, he collect 1 second, 2 seconds. Now it's like 3 seconds, a little bit more than you like expect. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's 3 seconds at most. So he can do everything. So you go like, what is it? It's cost me 138 diamonds, and I get like 36,000 gold every hour. It's actually a lot, especially in the beginning. Especially in the beginning, it's actually a lot. You can add a little, you can like calculate it more precise if you like, okay, add a little bit, like we need to decrease our expected profit, because sometimes he's like teleporting, sometimes he's just stupid and can't do it fast enough. So for example, it's like not in 1 second 10 gold. Sometimes it's like in 1 second 7 gold, if you like divide it, right? So still it's more than 20,000 gold every hour, and every time he is busy. If you delete, for example, 1 row of it, you can give him a little bit extra time and add, for example, beehives. Also, you can not delete 1 line, but it's gonna delay collection of beehives. So I suggest, like, if you want it, keep it like 30 or 25 and add beehives here again. This setup is actually very compact and you can use it everywhere, not only on the edge of the map, and it generates you a lot of money. And I miscalculated at first, and like why this is like, why do I need this? Because it's kind of a lot of things. But then after it's kind of, I left it running and go do like myself, like rebuilding when I building all of this area, right? But actually it makes a lot of sense and it makes a lot of money. So this is cool trick you can do for profit. And now we can go for different approach. Should I actually do? Okay, now we talk about crops because it's important. should I left this guy here? Yeah, now for crops. I don't need this. I think I have to destroy all of it because I don't need so many. I don't need one more farmhand to do something like this, because there is more. When you have a lot of money, you can create more cool looking farms, cool looking setups for farmhand. What? Yes. No. So, when we talk about crops, we should understand that actually crops is difficult to maintain with farmhands. There is only one reason for it, because crops needs to be replaced. Crops needs to be replaced, and farmhands can't plant crops. So only thing that farmhand can do, he can water it and he can collect it. Maybe it's enough for some guys, but for some players, but for me I think it's a little bit of waste. Let's actually show you. For example, I want to plant pumpkins, right? No, I don't want to plant pumpkins. I want to plant something. There is important things. If you go for long grow, like long time grow crops, you have to understand that your farmhand only work when you online. So he can't water it like fast. He can't water it. He can't collect it before you can log into it. So, like ideally, you want for farmhands, you want give him some very quick growing plants like this or like this. Okay, let's go for very quick growing. But there is another. See, I planted, and I let him like cook. And for example, I can watch. I also have some like very fast things like here, like lettuce. And it's important because some of your crops actually not very profitable, and it's waste of time. It's also important to remember. So we look at this, and okay, he like water it, he trying to do his thing, but there is a catch, because he doing it, and after like small amount of time, he's gonna collect it. And what next? He just staying here. So your like thinking process is like, okay, he collected, and then he stands here, and I need to go there and plant more of it. So every like half an hour, no, okay, I can't say like 20 minutes. You can give him some small, some very short, on very fast growing things, like in half an hour, and he collected during your play session. But you have to go like every half an hour. You go there anyway. You go there, and you plant more of it. Or you can like first of all you plant like lettuce, and like second time half an hour later you come and you plant something long. Oh, bless me. So and you plant something that grows longer. So you already go in here and wasting your time on it. If you already go in here and wasting your time on it, you can plant these crops. There is no need for farmhand, right? So it's kind of ineffective usage of your time. It's a little bit help, of course. No, it's a really good help, because watering and collecting cost time. But again, it's not very smart, because if you compare this, for example, to tree, right, to even to flowers, all he collect and water, and he doesn't need replacement for this. So he collect, water, collect, again water, collect. So you don't need to go there. Okay. So if you like think about it, you're like, okay, so the best way for me to save like my time, to not to save my time, to use my farmhand more efficient, is actually do every crop by myself. Like, this is crops, and this has to be done by yourself. You don't need farmhand to do it. Of course, he is busy, especially with fast growing things. He's gonna be busy a lot. But again, if you use farmhand, you use crops. This is also very important advice for you. We go for all of advices we can. You use crops. You have to use sprinklers. Yes, it's very expensive in metals. Yes, but you need at least one. I show you actually. Okay, I should show you. Actually, you need at least one small field like this. As you can see, like it's like 9 on 4. It's like really small. 4 squares. Small things, and it's all in water sprinkler, because water sprinkler makes crops grow faster. And how fast? You can divide by 2 the time that usually crops grow. For example, I go for crops, I have 10-hour crops. It's gonna be ready in 5 hours. I have 2 days crop. It's gonna be ready in 1 day. So it's very efficient to do it. So for crops, you usually want to use these things. For example, and I add red grape, and it's gonna be ready in 6 hours, a little bit less than, and here is 10 hours, and this is 6 hours. As you can see, 5 hours, it's 5 hours, 4 hours 59, it's 5 hours. Exactly divide by 2, exactly. So if you use it, if you like want to grow crops, I highly suggest you to use water sprinkler. And we go back to our farmhands. Okay, let's see. This guy, okay, he make one field ready, but what next? Okay, and he just collect everything, and that's all. And he just wait for me to create more crops. So using crops with farmhands, it's kind of strange idea. You could make it work, no problem, if you create big field. If you create big field like this, right, like this big field, and you place farmhand in the middle, and you for example, you want to grow long time growing things. You can place it, and it will grow, and farmhand collect it and prepare for the next. Prepare it all for the next crop. But again, big field, as you can see, it's not so fast for him to collect it and prepare the next one. It's only 3 squares and he spent quite of time, right? He spent a little bit of time doing it. So if whole area is need to be collected, he maybe don't able to do it very fast. So so from my experience using farm hands for crops is not good idea. Let's go over common mistake usually new people do, and I saw it in few farms. We talk about trees. Because my farm specializes on trees, I have to tell it. And you have your famous apple tree. Apple tree, right? Usual apple tree. Apple tree, even if you think it's very good, it's not. I explain it's pure math actually, but if you calculate it, you spend like 100 on one apple tree. Every 15 minutes there is new season, and apple tree gives you on first level 10. On first level it's 10 gold and 1 fruit. Things, it's very important. Every crop, every plant you use gives you resources. So sometimes you can use your farm hand for resources. For example, this it was mostly done for resources in first place. After that, when it's reached level like 50, it's become a good amount of, very good income, because it started like okay, I maybe should bring this guy back. Or let him do it. It's never mind. So, if you go with apple, you actually don't want to have a lot of it, because it's very, very inefficient. For me, it's level 16, level 60, and it gives me 90. Okay, let it be like 20 every season. So every 15 minutes I get 20 gold. Every hour I have 80 gold. And we go here, we look at that, and we're like, oh, but this is more than 30,000, and this is 80 every hour, right? Difference. So why do I need this, right? If I can have this. So you can compare, you always can compare every like crop you have to this area, because if you think about it hard enough, like calculate it, you understand that this gives you pure money, and this gives you extra resource. Resource is expensive. I think I can actually calculate it. Okay, in-game calculation it's gonna be very strange, but it's give you kinda idea of it. It is here, I think. Yes. So it says then 10k is 20 this. We can divide it, so it's 5, 10 and 0. So one apple cost 500. So in game, one apple, one fruit cost 500 gold. Even with that, I have like 580, and this has 30,000. Like not even 30,000. Okay, let's compare to one well. it has like 2-minute cooldown, I think. I have to check it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 25. So in 1 hour, one well. What gives me one well? Around 25 x5 and x10, so 50 for no why x5 and x. Oh, I have to calculate it. I have to open calculator. So it's like 25, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, I need to do it like 30 to get it 1 hour. So I multiply it by 30. It's 750. It's 750 in 1 hour. It's actually, we can actually calculate it, and it's like, yeah, 20 hours. So yeah, in 1 hour, usually, it gives you like more than 20,000, all of this. So, and we have this. So 750 and 580. Difference is clear, and so it's less worth that usual fucking well that, sorry about usual well that actually you can have it at day one. You start with the well on your property. You start with the well on your farm. So this is very cheap thing. You doesn't need it. So, okay, what do I want if I don't want an apple? Okay, I'm glad you asked. So you go like, what do I do? No. Yes, from here. So, other thing you have is like lemon tree. I think you have orange sometime in the past. So you have some trees like bananas. You have like some different trees. But the problem with these trees you have in the beginning of the game, they're not 4-season trees. Only apple has 4 seasons in the beginning. But you easily can calculate it if you will count it. How many in hour you can calculate it. Anyway, you like, okay, I can't. Okay, I agree. You don't need to place 1-season trees like lemon for your farmhand. But you easy can go for pear tree, and pear tree is actually 3 seasons. 3 seasons, and if you think it's twice, it's level 32, right? But Apple like a little bit more improved than me, so it's twice your income compared to apples. It's like so because of 1 season is missing, right? 1 season is missing. You have like 3/4 of it, right? But it's still more than whole year of apples. It's still more. So okay, go for pear tree. It's also not enough. I agree, it's also not enough. But you can start with it, and it gives you, remember, it gives you fruit. It gives you fruit, extra resource. It's very important. Okay, you go. Okay, I don't want. I think it's like a little bit small amount of money for this. Okay, you go next. You go like, okay, what's next? I have I sorted like you discovered it, so you can see by the cost of it. So it's from the beginning. Okay, what do I have? What do I have? Do I have something that have 3 seasons? Yes, I have cactus. In someday you can have cactus. Cactus is expensive to buy, but he gives you like 10 times more money than apple trees, and missing only 1 season. So go for cactus, man. So if you want, like, for the beginning, I think good, very beginning is pear tree, a little bit late is cactus, and if you kinda improve enough, I highly recommended you. I don't think plum is the way actually, because plum is a little bit after, but you can also use plum tree. But I think the best way you can go is actually foxfire tree. You can do it by yourself with a little bit with spore palm to unlock foxfire tree, but foxfire tree is kind of the way, because it gives you not apples, it gives you not fruits, it gives you mushrooms, and mushrooms you don't usually plant as a crop because it's fast growing, you like don't need it actually a lot of the time. So I highly recommend it. You use foxfire tree if you go for trees for your farmhands. Also, you can like check other things like what do you have else. I need 3 seasons. 3 seasons. It's plum, and other it's already after plum. You can go for manga. Actually, you can go for manga. It's very unlockable. It's very fast unlockable, but it's not very big profit, as you can see. Like, but I think like manga, plum, foxfire tree, it's very good idea to start with. Please skip apple tree. You can use pear. Pear, it's okay, but it's still a little bit cheap. If you have like enough money, I highly recommend you invest in foxfire, or maybe plum tree, or maybe in manga tree. I think manga tree is the way, because it's kind of, it's 4 seasons, right? So you can collect it very fast. A little bit closer to the end game, you will unlock tamarind, and tamarind is the actual money making machine. I have one farmhand working only on tamarind. I'm gonna show you. Ouch. I'm gonna show you here. This guy is not this guy. This guy is tamarind guy, and I started very late. I start this tamarind very late, and it's already 89. It's already 89. So I highly recommended you have at least, like, I think it's like your 3rd or like 4th farmhand to use tamarind. So this is kind of the way. You can start with this one. You collect enough money to invest, right? And second one gonna be like diamond one, and third one you can choose whatever you want, right? It's like usual way to like faster unlock things. But if you don't want, if you go first one, do whatever I want, it's perfectly fine. Everyone plays game in the way he likes. So for trees, highly recommended. Use 3 season or 4 season trees, and it has to be no apple and preferably not pear. But if you don't have any of others, please go pear tree. Don't use apple tree, because you don't need it. You don't need it at all. It's very easy way to collect more fruits. I understand it's like about fruit collecting, but you can collect it by yourself. You don't need farmhand to waste to waste like his time on this. And why? Because tickets actually cost more than collecting all of the apples. What next? What next? What next? Next we have, ouch. Next we have, what else Farmhead can do? Okay, next. First of all, when I only started, I think, oh, but Farmhead is kind of automation for your farm, right? So you won't use it with flowers. And there is a thing with flowers. Despite like a little bit less profit because he can't pour water on whole situation, you can manage it, as you can see right here, right? I don't have every flower watered with sprinkler. I don't have it. But this guy still managed to have every crop on green. If you don't know, how do I show it? I wanna show it, but it's how do I show it? I can't. Okay, see, yeah. Here, like around flower is green and sometimes yellow thing. Yellow, it's if it's not watered flower, I mean, it's ready to collect and you not collect, it's increased yellow thing. And yellow thing, it part of money from collecting it you don't collect, because it's kind of penalty for you to not collect it in time, for not water it in time. Usually it goes down to 50%. I think it's 50% at max, but it's still very important to notice. I can show you with, I think I don't collect here. I don't collect something here. Bam, 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 bam. Yes. For example, see, I collected almost every needed time. And it's a little bit of yellow. And here a little bit of yellow. A little bit. But if you like wait a lot, it's gonna be like whole yellow. It's not gonna be like 2.8. 2.8. How actually many it's collecting availability, I want. Pink wisteria has to 2.9. But because of this small amount of yellow, I have 100 less. So it's very important to collect your flowers. And I actually has to collect it because I here and I can do it. So about, okay, but what about these guys, farmhands? What about it? Okay, for example, I need to make sure these guys work and these guys give me profit. And you go, for example, okay, I like, you calculate, you maybe not calculate, you like think a little bit like, something like that. So, okay, I play every, like, once a day for like 2 hours. Or maybe once in 2 days for like in 2 hours. Usual working guy, working man, working woman, working human being schedule. Okay, so I need something that be ready in like 1 day, right? And because I don't want to miss profit from it, right? I don't want to miss profit from it. So like 1 day, okay, you have like lilacs, right? Common, what else I have? Like 3 days, 1 day green tea, like something like big numbers. one day like okay, and because I don't want it, and because I don't want it to like be not watered enough, right? Because I need this water and don't want to lose profit because I forget to water it. No, it's very, 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 very sad if you do it. I need like sprinkler. And now I only lose profit if I ready to collect and this things is it's ready to collect but I not playing. So one day this thing, second day it's gonna be like on half, maybe maximum at half I think. So you can still get, even if you like miss a day, you can still collect everything. Okay, you're like, okay, nice, I'm genius, nice. But what your farmhand gonna do this way? For example, you enter the game, like yeah, I'm ready to do my stuff. I go collect something for myself, right? Like, hey, check this, like, go here. And when I log in and my farmhand start working, he actually start working. He doing like his stuff here and there, like he collecting. All this time he collecting. For you to know, I understand that there is like no because you don't calculate it and you don't pay attention maybe to it, how fast farmhand actually work. So for example, you create whole area for farmhand, whole area, and for collection, and we talk about collection things. I can go here to show you. Okay, this guy. Oh, I forgot to bring this guy. Let's check actually this guy. This guy is, come on, I don't need it. I want him to collect more of it. So for this whole area, he need around 10 minutes, a little bit less than 10 minutes to collect everything here. So it's half a season. It's around half a season. It's around half a season to collect every crop here. So like 10 minutes pass and this guy stayed in here for another 2 hours while I'm playing, like doing my stuff, like collecting crops, planting crops, rebuilding, like decorating farms, like decorating inside houses. And this guy just for 2 hours he just staying here. Time is ticking, right? His time is ticking, but he just staying here. He doesn't work. He just staying here. And you like, but he doesn't do anything. Yes, because he don't have anything to do. He spent 10 minutes in one day and that's all. And you'll kind of think, but it's not effective, bro. Yes, it's not effective. So when I start thinking about it, I like, bro, how do I make it effective, right? How do I make it effective? Okay, I already show you there is some ways to play around it. For example, you really need this guy to go for these flowers, to actually like different type of flowers, or you like want to level a lot of flowers, right? So you like, okay, he can do this, I really need it, I don't want to bother him by myself planting flowers, like collecting them, don't wanna like let farmhand do his work. It's perfectly fine. So you can play around it, and I already show you with fish. I don't have any piranha. What the hell? Why I don't have any piranha? I don't know, but for some reason I don't. Let's move this guy. 1, 2, 3. 3. Right. And this is I destroy, I think. And these things I destroy. Yes. Okay. So, what to do? This guy is actually don't doing this job. So you can add things for him to do while he's kinda on break, right? So you can't do a lot of it because, you know, eventually you will need him to finish his task, right? But you can add it so he can do like a little bit more. So you add fish, right? You go for fish, you go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Bang. Fish, never, it's okay. Go like this. Go like this. I think I fucked up, right? Am I fucked up? Am I already? No, I think, or maybe yes. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's how it's supposed to be. So I add fish, right? All corners, like in my classic thing, right? When you have every fish, every corner with fish, with cool looking things around fence, right? And you like everything is really cool. You're like, yeah, nice, I did it. So add fish, okay, but it's not enough. Again, it's a little bit more like 2 or 3 minutes for him to collect, like 2 minutes at maximum, I think. What should I add? And you go, okay, maybe I can add things like beehives, right? Because beehives, once a day, you collect it once a day. You kinda need it. You kinda need it because it's very easy way for you to collect sweets, right? It's collecting sweets, and sweets is very good way for medals for you at the beginning of the game. So beehive is good idea, and you kinda dedicated. Okay, let's actually do all the tricks I told you, and we go here like on your, yeah, I want it like, and you go like, yeah, I go for beehives, for example, like this, right? Okay, what's next? How else can I go? And I didn't test it, but I think he can't do. I don't think he can do it. Let's test it. Can you do it? No, he can't. Let's buy a little bit of resources and then destroy it. So he can't do anything else. So you like, what else? What else? What I can do? And it comes to you that you only can use a little bit of wells. So you like, So but if you use wells, you give up a little bit of space for your flowers. So it's a little bit a situation, and you go, never mind. I can handle it. I can add, for example, like 10. For example, you need like 10, not more. And this is kind of already become okay. Only 9. 9 is okay. Like 9 wells, and this keeps him busy. Keeps him busy while he like standing there while you playing, and every time you log in after like a break, he collect everything. A little bit delay of collection of flowers, but again you combine your tricks, and okay, it's busy farmland, it's busy farmhand. He generates profit and he leveling up what you want. So this kind of cool thing that kind of makes this farmhand efficient, even he is using like, even if he like collect actual needed thing only once in a day. other trick you can use. You can go for less important thing. You can, you know, like let's call it like, well, beehives and fish. You can call it like side job for farmhand, and actual job, it's what you want him to do. It's actual job. So you can balance actual job and side job in a way that depends on what actual job is. So for example, if his actual job is collect what 1 hour things was like, like daffodils, right? 1 hour. He collected twice during your game, like twice or 3 times. Nice. Like he collected 3 times, and most importantly, he like busy every hour, like 10 minutes he's busy. So you can have less wells, for example, for him, and more actual flowers. For example, if it's 7-day flowers, right? There is 7-day flowers. 7 days, I can't even remember, but it's daisy something. Yeah, 7 days. Gerbera daisy. Bro, 7 days flower. You need like 2, maybe 3 squares of it, and all other things has to be like beehives, wells, fish, because it's very long time, and usually he just doing most of the side job, that actual job. So you balance it, and you can create whatever you want, but it's be efficient. It's be very good and very very smart thing to do, because what do farmhand do actually, his actual purpose? He's saving you time for you to do what you want. For example, I want decorate houses, right? I want decorate inside the house. I want to build all of this like area, and I create, first of all, I create this farmhand right here, right? Who collected foxfire trees. Then I create this guy who collect diamonds for me, this guy. Then I go for these guys who collect animals, and then I got only 3 farmhands from this time, and then okay, it's time to decorate, and I built whole castle. I built all this path, right? I decorated inside castle, not much, but I decorated inside. So I save time to do other things. I'm not like becoming this farmhand. I'm not like a robot who just goes into the game just to collect like endless fields of crops. No, I want to enjoy the game. I don't want to like become a robot. And we come to the next thing, and this is what else your farmhand can do. About fish, I already said, you can't, no, you can't. It's not very smart to use your fish as main job for your farmhand, because no matter how big is the lake, it's not a lot of time he can spend catching things. And because fishing is very easy in this game, fishing it's very like it's covers, fish pools covers a lot of area, but it's not a lot of resources from it. So your idea is like you actually yourself can spend like 1 minute and catch everything. So don't need farmhand for that. So with flowers, it's good work, but it's very important to understand you need to add side job for farmhand to actually make him more efficient. That, for example, you can see I'm not done it here. I'm not done it. He has a lot of flowers, but usually he just stands here. What I need to do, I need actually to get rid of these trees, add maybe a little bit like corner things, like do something like this, but I gonna rebuild all this area, so for now I just let him be. So this is like your idea. Okay, no, not fish, like not completely covered in fish. No, not fisherman. No fisherman. It's farmhand. Not flowerman, because it's it's doable, but you need to combine things. The well, I don't want to make him like well man, like who collect wells, right? It's kinda funny, but you don't need this. You like, for what? Like if you don't wanna, you don't need this. But it's good side job. But you don't need this like immediately. No flower, no fish, no wells. Like no, you don't want a flower, and you go and no crops. We already talked about it. So only option you have, actual option for main job that doesn't require for you to create some crazy schemes with balance. Actual side job like this and that. Actual is trees and animals. I already told you about trees. You need to look at 4-season trees or 3-season trees, and you have to get rid of apples and pears. Please use plum trees. Please use how it's called mango trees. Use foxfire trees. When you have enough money, you can go for tamarind. Please use different types of trees just to make sure you getting resources and you getting money. If you just getting resources, it's not worth it. You need some money with it. Okay, so we have covered, and all it's left is animals. And for animals, it's kind of funny thing, because you're like, animals, why, right? Like, why animals, right? But it's actual thing. And I have perfect example for you here. I think because of animals need to be feed very often in different times, especially if we talk about chickens, ducklings, some small animals. For example, let's go for actual like this. First chicken, every like 10 minutes you have to feed it. It's very similar to fast growing crops, but here you don't need to replace it. So he feeds them and he collects them, and he gives you resources that you can't have other way. So there is resources you can't have other way, only if it's animals. It's milk and it's eggs. I think that's all resources you can have from animals. You have to understand this. Like all other resources you can get from different things. For example, wool you can get from some trees. Mushrooms you can get from trees, or you can get from crops. What else they have? Of course, from rabbits you can have vegetables. You can have like from irregular crops. What else? And I say mushrooms. I say yeah. So you aim for eggs. You aim for milk. First things you have it's chickens and cows. And cows usually is the way. And every 30 minutes you have to feed it, and only 1 hour and 30 minutes you have to collect from it. So it's not very profitable at the beginning, but if you level it enough, if you like let it be and collect sometimes, collect, feed, and you own some of animals, regularly collect from them, it's gonna be very, very profitable. And not like extremely profitable, but it's okay profit. So if you think about it, animals is the way. But how to do it? If you like place, first of all, I try to do, I'm literally tried. I go like every animal, 5 squares for every animal, and I place, and it's not gonna work. I tell you that it's not gonna work. Because, very simple thing, you have to feed them too many times. If you don't think about it, you feed them too many times, and sometimes you forgot to feed them, and that's why you need farmhand. Let's say this way: you want farmhand using you want farmhand that collect trees because it's profitable and it's actual feed for farmhand purposes. He saves you time, right? He saves you time. He collects trees, spawns often enough for you to let him some FK time, right? And if you don't want FK time, you add a little bit of side work, and he busy every time, and he kind of do his job, and he working at almost maximum efficiency. What about animals? Reasons why you have to use farmhands for animals? Because it's actual pain for you do it yourself. It's actual pain. I can't imagine myself going like here, there, and feed them and use a lot of. Actually, I used to have these things, animal feeder, and I forget. And sometimes I use more money to feed animals than actual collect from animals because I understand that I forget to do these things. I forget to feed animals. So I put a lot of food inside and only collect from animals. But it's cost more than feed and collect on the field. So I lose money with animals, with animal feeder. And I lose resources, and resources is viable. So I decided, okay, let farmhand do the job. And I think a little bit, if only five or like 3 for each animal, it's maybe efficient in a way that you leveling this up, but it's not efficient in a way you can't complete any of challenges fast enough, right? And second, you don't collect a lot of resources from it. So I decided, okay, I have multiple farmhands, but I increased space for every animal. I want to have every animal, but I want this every animal to be at least 9 squares. And I did it. And these 3 farmhands, they working on this. Only one of them has side job. This one, and only he has side job because he don't feel everything here. He don't feel everything here. Okay, I can actually recycle this and maybe add some other animals. Oh, come on. Okay, I need add fence again. Wooden fence, wooden fence. Is it you? Looks like. Yeah, it is. This is you. Nice. So, as you can see, he got like 9 or a little bit more than 9. Sometimes it's 6 or 5 for these guys. Or for these guys it's 6, right? And a little bit of side work with this. So you use farmhand for animals because it's too much work for you to keep track on animals by yourself. It's very important that you, because you want to relax in this game. You don't wanna like calculated roads, like something like super like StarCraft like intense focus. Why you go to you wanna chill. You don't wanna be sweaty gamer in these games. So just to make your life easier, farmhands for animals, it's perfect. And he doesn't need a lot of side work actually, because he constantly going like feed, going collect, going feed again, because he like feeding them. Because if you like have a lot of types of animals like here, right? He has to feel like 10 to 20 different piles of food, and this keeps him busy. This a little bit more thinking through, so he can watch. It's like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. This was not calculated well. 13 15 16 17 piles, and that guys is twice I think of this number. But this guy keeps working almost every time he is busy, and he don't have side job, and it keeps him busy. It's very important that he doing his job like efficient. So as you can see, you can use farmhands for different purposes. Wow, I actually talk for about like more than 1 hour. You can use farmhand for different purposes, but you have to like think what you want. There is few more usage. Of farmhands, and it's about what you want from them. Do I have example? I think I already told about you leveling. So purposes like leveling, you can have like other side than profit, right? You have leveling purposes, resource purpose, and completed quest. So you can have resources, money, you can have diamonds, you can have resources from farmhands, and like side things you can do, or you can focus some of farmhands for that. If you have a lot of farmhands, you can use them like in different purposes. It's leveling your crops because you want to unlock something and don't want to bother right now for do it yourself. Second, you want complete some quests. Usually if you go for quest completion, it goes hand to hand with leveling, because you create different types, usually all kind or part, like with animals, right? I don't bother in like mini rex rabbit, see quest together forever. I don't bother creating more mini rex plots, because eventually with all I have it will be finished. I don't need to rush it. It will be finished and I can do whatever I want. Farm review, like showing you this, like wherever I want. It will be finished. And if I want to like boost, I go, I place these guys, and I actually use like and I finish this quest by myself, like collect, feed rabbits, and do whatever it needs to be done. But I don't want to bother it right now. I know this will be completed, and I do whatever I want. The next things, so money, diamonds, resources, quest, leveling. 5 purposes of farm hands. I mean, 5 things you can have it directly, like from them, and indirectly it saves your time. It gives you opportunity to do different things, try different things in this game. For now, just to wrap it up, I think I create whole area for this new farmhand here. Let's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is farmhead rich. Let's actually create, and this will be funny, I think. We actually can create for him farm, like legit farm. And I mean, it's not like efficient. I don't want to like maximum efficiency. It has to be somewhat efficient, and I want to add decorations. So let's go. First of all, you need decorations. I think I will start with decorations, and decorations has to be smart. So we go for red barn. And where are we gonna have it? I think if we go red barn like here, right? And it's gonna be like in here, like this, right? Right, it's gonna be perfect. And because like he is rich farmer, right? We can have him like 1 or 2 barns, because it's gonna be funny. Nice. We have a little bit of things here, but I think we have to move it. Let's actually move it. I want it to be closer, maybe here, or maybe not even in the corner. That's also gonna be fun. Yeah, that's also gonna be fun. Like this. Yes. And I maybe add like somewhat like something like this, maybe, right? Can I give up some space to make it funnier? Right, I can give up some space to make it funnier. So I go like this. Yep. It's gonna be funnier this way. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What else? I have a lot of money for now. I have a lot of tickets, so I don't have a lot of medals, but for now it's not necessary. So, what else usually we have? Usually we have track. Usually we have track near this, so it's gonna be like this, right? Right. And here we need road. In this case, here we need road, and this is gonna be asphalt road, right? Asphalt road, asphalt road. Where is my asphalt road? This? Yes. Yep. Yep. Yeah, this may be like this and here, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah, like this. And I can go all the way to here. To point of interest, especially if I kinda move it a little bit to the left. This is gonna be fun. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Cock meow. So, what else do we need? You need stable. I actually wanna to him have stable, and but it's gonna be inside. Yes, stable gonna be inside. So maybe I can create fence. What kind of fence? What kind of fence usually farms have? Green one or red? If I go red one, right? Like here maybe, right? I need to create some bricks. Oasis bricks maybe, because they kinda fit here, right? Yeah, it's kinda like this. Should I do like this? Yes. It's funny, but okay. And I wanna go like all the way like here. And we maybe think about it a little bit later, right, like this. Yeah, this is fun. So I want a stable, for example, here, and I can't remember where it is, but I'm sure I have it. I have stable. Yep, stable. I think it's like this, and because it's kinda big farmer, maybe I should have like this. And on the back of it, you also need some cool things. For example, you definitely need like these things, right? You maybe need some more of these things here, right? You maybe need here. Like this. And maybe here, I think is anything else? Yeah, maybe this, like this, and this like this, and maybe even like, yeah, like this, and here we go for where it is, this. Yep, nice. And so we need like fence. Where is my Oasis barracks? And this can be like here, right? Right. Like this. And we can continue to this one, but not for now. So we have stable, right? And we need like a lot of these things here. Should I do something here? I don't know. I go for like this, and then we decide. What next? Of course, because it's actual stables, I need to give this guy some horses, right? Right. Level descending. I like deers, but I think this guy has to have maybe availability, and all horses will be here. What horses do I like? I like white ones and black ones, I think, and maybe paint. No, paint it's me. Usual one. No, I like black ones, I think. So I go like this, and then I go like white ones, and then I go like how do I do this? Yeah, I do like this a little bit, right? And go like this and like this. And now I add different horse, for example this, just to mix it up, like this, and then I go for different type of fence. I think it has to be like this fence because I like it. Yep. And maybe like, because this guy is kind of gonna work here, I kind of do like this. I want to do it like this. Yep, and in that case they can't go out of it, right? Right. So go like here. Like here, right? I don't think I need here, so yeah, like this. And because of it, maybe like this. Nice and clean things, right? I don't like that I give up this place, but I think it's okay. I think 2 of which I can give up. So, horses we have, barns we have, truck, we even have truck. I think I should kind of like maybe move this to like this, right? And this gonna be like this. And then I can move it somewhere here, or maybe even destroy. Okay. And I need one more horse. Yep. So he has a little bit of it. Nice. And because of his like movement, I has to move this here and this gonna be here. Okay, because he going like straight forward to this. What else funny we can do? He can this, he can go this. Yes, I think. What else we can do? Flowers. No. He has to have a house. So I need give him actual house, actual farmhouse. Let's find farmhouse. Spanish barbershop. Wow. Is it really costly or what? I already have it. I don't have it. Farmhouse is 10. Not so hard to do actually. Let's actually get farmhouse for this guy. I decorate it later because if, as you know, farmhouses, like building in this game is few stages with a lot of gaps in between. But I can do it, and I can go one more here. And if I really need it, I can go one more here. And we go here. Let's make him farmhouse. And the good, I think we should give him house like here maybe, right? Oh no, I forgot. How do I place it? It's okay, it's gonna be here, but like this, I think, right? Yes. And we go fence again. Actually, think I should go like this. Actually, like this. And this is private property. You can go here. Nice. In that case, it makes sense, right? Right. Just to kind of show it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right. Just to show it, I think I have to place here at the very end of which I have to place well. So it's kind of, yeah, you need well, and it's here. Maybe I move it to the one here. Oh. I think it's good if I place it here. He has lake, he has a little bit of this. Watch here. What do I want to be here? I can make like things like here is store something, store it, tools. Yeah, I think it's, if I go like this, right? And here is something stored, it's kind of okay, I think, right? Something stored here, yes. And things here, and maybe more things here, right? Like this. Nice. So, what's next? What's next? It's I kind of wanted to create a path here, but it's also gonna be very strange. I have to give up a lot. I can make actually like this. Right? Yes, I create a lot of this here. More asphalt road. Like this. And here we start crops. But what kind of crops? It has to be somewhat efficient, right? But again, I can go for crops, but it's not efficient. It's not efficient at all. It can be bamboo, actually. Like this. So watch. Oh, I can go like, okay, I understand. I can go like little next like this, guys. But before I have, what is it called? This coop, right? And I like this idea, so I go like this, and maybe like this, and maybe like this, right? And let's say, and I can like make more of the wall. And because of this, I should maybe like create like this. Or should I just be sure that this guy is like this? I don't know. I can go around, it's nothing, not a big deal actually. Can go around, and yep, I think I go like this. So he has a lot, like he has a big farm. And it's like for decoration purposes, actually. Almost everything for decoration purposes, like this. Yeah. So it's like this, right? He has land, he like... Okay, and because of this hoop, I can do this, and because of this, I think I can go and create some funny fences, but what kind of fence? I like this fence, but I think for water... White fence? It cannot be metal fence, that's for sure. Usual wood fence. It could work, it could work. Yeah, let's go usual wood fence maybe. So it's gonna be like pink. And because like careful, this is like sign. Fish. What kind of fish? This fish. Looks good. And here we can create more animals, and animals gonna be like... Watch. I think we should... Availability is okay, but we need someone. Rabbits? I don't like rabbits. I think we go for pigs, or maybe better is turkey. Turkey is better. 6, 6, 8, 6. There is gold rabbit, bruh. Yeah, I think turkey is kinda... is the way. Royal palm. Yep, I can go like 4 of which, 6 of which here maybe, right? And everything else gonna be like this one, and maybe this one, and again royal. Yep. So we go for wooden fence again, I think. And here is the gate, but... Oh, I can just not do nothing here, and it's gonna be okay. Yeah, it's gonna be okay like this. Nice, nice. We have to add some illumination, but not for now. Okay. What kind of illumination I want here? I can actually add sign again. Where is my wooden sign? Again, it's gonna be fish. Wooden fence. Wow. Good God. Okay, and I can do like this, 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 because of which I can like create like this. No. I have to move this and it's gonna be like here. Yeah. Like this. And maybe I have some lamp thingy, but I think for this instance it's better usual light, like wooden pole light, like something like this. I didn't see nothing here. I can add like water light here and here, just to be sure. And here is maybe it's very dangerous fish here catching. I do not have. I don't have it. Okay, never mind. So like this, right? Fish. Nice. What else? Now we have to add trees, right? Even if we can add something here, we actually can add beehives, right? Like pack of beehives. It's gonna be fun because it's usual side work, right? But how many? How many do we need? I think it's 5. It's gonna be okay, right? Yeah, 5 is gonna be okay. Nice. Maybe a little different barn here. Is like this. And because I know it's kinda not. What kind of thing can be here? Stone trail, or like I like something cool. I like tree stumps, but I already use it a lot. Let's go with this maybe kind of thing. Because it's clean. I think I have to give up some space here. I don't like it, but I have to. Okay. decoration purposes. It's, where is this? I like blue pots. Blue, and blue, and yellow, and here maybe, I don't know about it. It's gonna be like some kind of, I can go like this, like usual things like pink, like big things, right? And because of which, now we can use some flowers. And now we in the mud, because what flowers should we use? I think it's whichever, even 7 days maybe. It has to look like, it has to be looking like flowers. I want like maybe it has to look like flowers, so maybe like yep, I think this is the case. Okay, it's gonna be like it's gonna be like this, and here is like this. It's very expensive, but it's okay. This like this maybe, and a lot of flowers. 9, 0, this. Like this shape. Nice. Now I have to think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double. We can do it. Okay, for now he's like this. And something here, and I think good way of it is gonna be yellow wisteria. I like yellow wisteria actually. Like this maybe. And between, can I actually make something in between? Because I wanna kind of separate it with flowers. Yes. Like this. So it's like this. What next? Next, this is kind of big part. It has to be something with trees. So we're gonna make it tree. We're gonna make it trees. Has to like separator here. I think I separate here with flower separator because it's flower separator. Because it's flower, right? And here we add one more path like this, right? Nice. It's actually funny. I think I create here like picnic zone, but here I want trees, because trees is life. And what kind of trees do you want? And I think nectarine is good because it's 3-season tree, right? So I go nectarine, and I go, for example, apricot, no, plum. Yes, plum, it's actually the way. Maybe I go another plum and another nectarine. What else can I add here? Some small trees I don't wanna. I can add rice actually, even if I don't like it. But I don't think this is the way. Okay, I can add dead trees because it's funny looking. Or I can add different things like mistletoes. It's actually funny because it can grow a lot, I think. It's by availability, but I don't like availability, so I can go manga actually. Let's go maybe manga trees. And here is the problem. Okay, I can add here manga trees, no problem. But here, I kind of want some trees here, but it has to be like, I think I go for mistletoe things, because they doesn't look terrible. Yep. So it's like this. And now I need add a lot of decorations. As you can see, I spent almost an hour just to create cool decorations. And I really like cool decorations, so for this part we go like this. Because I like wisteria and I think it's very cool small tree flower. We have it here, and now we have to add this area. And here is kind of picnic area. If we talk about picnic area, we need what? We need bonfire, and we need like what? Table. Pet house. Pet house is the way we can do it here. Easy. What else here? Beach towels. I like the idea. And we go maybe here. And we can go maybe, I don't like the idea of camping trailer or like lifesaver things. But I can add sand, right? I can add sand here, 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 and here. So it's gonna be like this. And here we have different things. Like, and here I want table. Where is it? Yeah, barbecue is nice. It's gonna be like here, right? Table, I need table here. Like this, maybe? Yeah, I think I need table here and bonfire here. Bonfire, where are you? I'm kind of blind, so I can just see. Okay, let's... This may be a way, actually. Like this. And because you can't swim in... Yes, you can't swim, you go here, okay. And still want bonfire. I still want bonfire. Yes, here it is. What this can be? Like small and kind of chill. What do I want here? Nothing. I think I can just add sand. And I need to kinda block it. I think here yeah, he has wooden fence all inside of it, so I don't need actual fence here, but I need maybe separator, flower separator, or this kind of separator. It's also gonna be fine. And here is flower separator. Or playground separator, actually gonna be funnier. It's gonna be funnier if it's playground separator. It's kinda risky have things like this, but it's okay. Bees. Let's actually rotate maybe things. It's fine. Now this looking good. So now we need to add some lights. First of all, I need lights. I unlock some animal. Which animal I unlocked? I unlock this one. And we're gonna TP here to this guy. And we add a little bit of it. And we go back. 1 second. Oof. So it's very theme based, right? and I need flower separator here. For what reason? Because it's flower separator and bees like flowers. Right? Just like this. So we have a lot. Now we need lights, and lights is garden lights, and garden lights has to be different colors because it's fun. And I don't go like crazy with it. Every like to this is gonna be garden lights, and every to this is gonna be garden lights. And I have to go like this, and I have to do this, and I go like this. So here, first thing, these garden lights also can be placed, but for what? Here everything is okay. Do I need some lights inside? I think yes, it's garden lights, so it has to be done. But how I place it? I think at the middle. Like this. And because it's middle, right? It's gonna be like this. Like this and like this. So it has only like purpose of lights. What about trees? I go for regular garden lights. Where is regular garden lights? And we go like what? We go like every 2 here maybe. Like this, and we go 1, 2 every 2, right? Now like this, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Nice. This I think I can place a regular just wooden pole light, something like that. Do I have this? I think I have, but where? Not here, not here, not here. What? Am I blind? Maybe. Okay, where is regular? Where is regular? Here. It's metal. It's street. I think it's this one. Yep, this one. Maybe somewhere here. Yes, I think I can make it, but do I need to? I don't think so. I think we go like this. Yep. So let's call it a day for today. As you can see, about an hour, 2 millions and 2,000 of diamonds, and you can create yourself a really nice farmhand farm. I gave up some space for you know, for this road, like everything. But if you, as you can see, almost everything else is fine. And looking good, looking good. Is it fun? Yes, it's fun. I can add actually. I don't want to add nothing here. Hey! Okay, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you guys enjoy my farmhead tips and tricks. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Okay, bye! Hey, I have to exit the game.